I've painted interior doors and trim in several houses now, and I've made every mistake in the book. In this video, I want to share with you the mistakes you need to avoid if you're painting interior doors. Mistake number one, and this is probably the biggest, is using the wrong kind of paint. So many people use regular wall paint to paint their doors and they regret it because it does not wear very well and it looks terrible over time. I have found you have to use the good paint. My favorite paint for doors is Sherwin-Williams Emerald Urethane Trim Enamel. It is very expensive, but it is really worth it. It dries very hard, very durable, it's very washable, and it's even water cleanup. Another big plus to the Sherwin-Williams versus some others is it does not yellow over time. So if you paint your doors white, they stay white. Mistake number two is skipping the prep. You have to wash your doors and you have to prime them. It's not always 100% necessary, but I don't know about yours, but the reason I'm painting my doors is because they looked terrible, because they were dirty and gross from years of use. So just do the prep work. Give them a good scrubbing. I like to use a microfiber cloth and I like to prime them. My favorite primer is the Zinsser 123 primer. It's a great all-around primer and it's not very expensive. Another advantage to using primer is that you can hopefully have a little bit fewer coats of that expensive trim paint if you have a nice primer base underneath. Mistake number three is not protecting carpets around the door frames. Now I know not everyone has carpet, but a lot of us do. And if you don't protect it well when you're painting, you can get paint all over that carpet and it just looks terrible. I have a separate video all about painting baseboards with carpet, and I would recommend the same technique for painting around door frames. Basically what it comes down to is using residue-free duct tape to tape down the carpet and hold it really tight against the trim. If you have carpet around your door frames, I would recommend watching my other video about painting baseboards with carpet because it'll help you understand how to keep that carpet perfectly clean when you're painting around it. Mistake number four is not taking all the hardware off and laying your door flat when you paint it. There is no way to paint effectively if it is hanging on the hinges. You're just not gonna get it all right, or you're gonna get paint on that hardware. You need to take it down. The other advantage to laying it flat is that good trim paint is generally slow drying. Part of the way it gets that nice, good finish is it takes a little while to dry. But if it's laying flat, it's much less likely to have drips coming down it. Mistake number five is having an uncomfortable setup for painting those doors flat. If you're painting a lot of doors and you're over 40 like me, you're going to end up very sore if you're trying to paint doors in an uncomfortable situation. Since I'm on the taller side, it really helps me if I lift the table up a little bit higher so I don't have to bend over to paint the doors. So what I like to do is put furniture risers underneath the table. Also, you want to put some kind of boxes or cans to lift that door up a little bit off the table so that you can paint the top surfaces and the side surfaces all at the same time. Mistake number six is storing that expensive trim paint in its original metal can. Usually when you're painting trim, you're probably not doing the entire house all at one time. So that trim paint tends to get stored for a little while, and if you leave it in the metal can, it's likely to rust. It's happened to me several times and I've had to throw out half cans of that expensive trim paint. What I've learned to do is to pour that trim paint into a plastic container. I found that at Menards, I can buy these nice plastic paint containers and I just put it in there for long-term storage. Next up, check out that video about painting baseboards with carpet to give you a better idea of how to use that tape around your door frames as well.